Hey guys, this is Glogmeister26. This will be the first installment of a three-part series. People have been asking me how to make those paracord bracelets. Basically, I'm calling them $20 paracord bracelets that you will buy online on these big fancy paracord bracelets. I think you can make these for about $1.15. I ran the numbers real quick on all the stuff I've purchased and how many bracelets I can get out of each paracord, every 100-foot paracord bundle, and the bracelets I buy on, the buckles I buy online. So the first part is going to be talking about these buckles. As you can see, they're kind of blocky. They basically were not intended for making paracord bracelets. So unfortunately, I thought I had one here that was a whole one, but it looks like I've already prepped all of these. So let's move on from there. Basically what I do is I take these buckles, and the $20 bracelets do have these buckles. Also, I've noticed Walmart started making these also, and their version is very flimsy, but you can't beat $4. You know, you can get a lot of colors. But what I'm proposing here is that you guys can make your own bracelets for about $1.15 per bracelet. If you want to sell it, if you want to give it away as gifts. So let's start off with the buckle. Normally it would have that other little piece here. As you can see, I've already cut it, and for cutting that, I use these wire little clippers. Basically, this side comes nice and rounded, and on this side you'd have that double. You'd have one more of these little plastic things. So what I do is I cut it here, and the thing's gonna fly off. Let me just say it's very important for you guys to be wearing safety glasses when this happens, because that thing comes off with considerable force. There's other ways to cut it, I'm sure. You could use a Dremel with that cutting bit, but important to wear these glasses, guys, when making these bracelets, because stuff is going to fly. Okay, so let me put them on. And the other thing you're going to need is either sandpaper, if you don't have some kind of a Dremel tool. I have this little portable with a little drum sander, and that makes the work really quick. But if you don't have that, don't fret. You can use just plain old sandpaper. This is 220, and that's all you need. What you would do is you would take the buckle, and you would start to sand it kind of in a circular motion, basically just rounding off while my neighbor's going nuts on our cul-de-sac. Wow, really? Okay, so you'd kind of round off the edges. As you can see, this one's already rounding. On the other side, stock from the factory or the way they're made, it comes a little sharp. So what I try to do is round them both edges as much as possible. This is going to give you a more comfortable bracelet. So if you don't have the sander, you take the sandpaper and basically rub it this way. I've done it both ways and they come out just as good. Just ensuring that you get a nice rounded edge and that it's going to be comfortable against the skin. That's the most important part of these bracelets, guys. You can make a bracelet that looks good and has nice colors, but if it bugs the person that's wearing it, they're not going to wear it for long. Okay, so you can use a sandpaper, or actually the Dremel tool is faster. And if you're doing this for a prolonged time, or you're doing indoors or in a garage, you may want to use some breathing protection, some kind of a filter. They sell them at Walmart. They're pretty inexpensive, because you are getting the particles here from this from the plastic. So that's about good. That's about good right there. Nicely sanded. I'll look for any rough spots and give it a final touch on the actual sandpaper, but that looks pretty good. Okay, there's part one. Part two is coming up on how to measure the paracord and how to prepare it to start weaving. All right.